What's up, guys? This is Bull by the Fell-Handed. Aspenn came to me one day and he said, Bull, I have a great idea for one of your videos. You're going to love it. And I said, okay, let's do it. He took me to Severogorsk, and the rest is history. Now, this is Aspenn's secret spots on this particular map. He has many more, with many more videos coming very soon. So check this out. In this particular area, you want to go to the H1 area to start. You essentially want to go right where the bulldog is, cut right, go up the hill, and then immediately cut left. That is how this starts, and it's probably going to take you a few goes to get it 100% perfect. I find the luck I had was actually backing up, getting the tank halfway into the border, and then gunning it and getting it up there. But as soon as you go, you need to cut left, and then you need to go left and right to kind of shimmy, shuck and jive up the side of the hill there, if you will. This is the definition of mountain goating here. But once you get a tank up here, it is just nothing but farming XP and Radley Walters all day. It's going to be amazing. The view is amazing. At one point you get eye level with the clouds, and there's another point where you can actually get above the clouds. Very, very good stuff. And you know, you're going to see it all very, very soon. Now, once you're in this area, there are really no more hard climbs. The first climb is iffy. I wouldn't recommend pulling any shots from right here because you don't really have that much of a vantage point aside from what you can already see posting up on the hill there. The little bump there on that flank. I think we all know what we're talking about down that valley. So this vantage point isn't really that impressive. Now, there are two ways to continue up the rest of this hill. The one which I'm traveling now, you can kind of do the left-right thing, the mountain goat climb, and continue up this way, or down below where Aspenn is. If you look, he's kind of on what I consider a road. It looks very much like a road. You can go down there and you continue along your merry way, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go down here and we're going to continue on. Highly recommend to my constant viewers they check this out in a training room with a friend of theirs. Now, please be warned, there is a death pit around E1D1. You will see it when you continue over. You just need to explore this place. Once you go down there, there is no returning, so I highly recommend you explore the ins and outs of the death pit when you are not on the clock in a game. Now, this is an excellent position, center of the board, extremely high up, level with the clouds, very, very perfect. And the beautiful part is you're going to be outside of maximum spotting range, which is 445 meters. Thus, you will not be detected no matter what your camo rating is. Now, it would behoove you to bring a very large tank. Now, I know what you're asking yourself, Bull, can I bring other vehicles up here? We'll get to that soon. Moving on. Excellent spot here. If you're starting to take rounds, you can drop back down. So, I mean, it's just the potential of this particular area is very, it's limitless. Let's go ahead and say that. It's limitless. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and switch to another location. This is the Death Shed, and the Death Shed is about to shuck and jive up the side of the hill. So yes, you can take other vehicles up the side of the hill, and the Death Shed actually goes up easier than the Bulldog. So keep that in mind. My constant viewers, I know some of you have said, how did that E3 get up there? Or how was there a light tank above me? Or you know, whatever. This is how they got up there. And now, our secrets are your secrets to my viewers. So just make sure to practice this, to use it, what have you. The Death Shed is actually having a much easier time now. The Death Shed is taking the high road above what I consider the road, quote unquote, which, you know, 6 of one, half dozen the other. It just depends on however you want to play it. and he's approaching the area where I showed you originally, where I was even with the clouds and I had full command of the entire board. So right now we're continuing on. We're trying to continue on. The Batchat is just, it has good power to tonnage, it just doesn't have the weight, and that's what we need. And I have to be honest, I think this would be perfect for an E100. I'm kind of, I'm interested to see what other tanks you can bring up here. So my constant viewers, if you manage to get an E100 up here, please comment below. I look forward to it. So as you can see, he's just kind of sliding down there, and where he's pointing is where the death pit is. That is a no-no. This is a perfect place. This has you above the clouds. I mean, this, I cannot get into enough details about how awesome this is. It is amazing. If you get right here, once again, you would have total control of the battlefield, and you can kind of drop down. Anywhere in here is just really free damage, because the reds won't be able to see you. The greens will be spotting for you, even though they won't realize they're spotting for you. Just randomly rounds are going to come out of anywhere, out of nowhere, and you'll be clipping guys out left, right, and center. It's just an amazing location. I cannot wait to use it in combat. You essentially have three main areas. You can go left, right, and mid, and you can focus on those areas. Although you don't really need to. If you get mid on this, on top of the hill, you're going to be perfect. You're going to be in an excellent position where you can put fire on any target anywhere. Now, this dip is not a bad thing here. This is fine. This is a good dip. The dip to Aspenn's 12 o'clock as he kind of goes up that hill is the death pit, so just be aware. Trust me, you will know if you fall down there. He told me, and I said, well, he says there's a death pit around here somewhere, and then I fell in it. I was like, okay, I found the death pit. So anyway, now you can get up this hill. Granted, of course, he is doing considerably better than myself. You can get up it by yourself. You just have to turn left, right, the whole nine. You have to mountain goat it, essentially. So repositioning is a possibility if you are in this location. Just keep in mind, it will not be expeditious, meaning you cannot do it quickly. Although I don't know, he seems to be doing fairly well in the death shed, going up and down hills. Just keep that in mind. I would try it out before you use it in combat, just to be on the safe side. If anybody else asks you where you found that out, you tell them Bull by the Fell-Handed and Aspenn set you up. Now guys, I really appreciate everyone watching. Please make sure to go out there, use this, spread it amongst everyone, because wargaming is going to shut it down sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching.